Good morning, folks. This is Cat Looking Talking Show. Here we got Roger, Peter, and Danny. Welcome
Good
to
morning. Good morning, guys.
welcome to episode 6 of the series. And now we have some nice news that came out this weekend. We're going to share with you guys and our thought, what we think of it. And here we go.
Yeah, let's start with the fight
right,
that
here we
happened
go.
this Saturday.
Woo!
Let's go. The Ryan Garcia and the Devin Haney fight. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch it. What do you guys think of it? There was a lot of controversy in that game. That fight.
Well, I didn't get to watch the fight though, but I watched the highlight and I looked at Garcia pretty much dominate the whole
He
fight.
dominated
Yeah,
the whole
he
fight.
dominated the
Yeah,
whole fight.
and that's what a lot of people are getting mad about because they felt like that fight should had ended earlier on. You know, like by the 7th round, you could tell that there was something going on. I don't know, but I think the referee should have stopped that fight.
Yeah, a
For
lot of
sure.
people are saying,
For
the
sure.
referee was betting on something on the guy.
That's what they were saying, but anything can
Yeah.
happen in those sports.
Especially
Um,
boxing, man. It's
Yeah,
corrupted.
boxing is
Exactly.
corrupted. That's why
It's
I don't watch
corrupted.
boxing anymore.
It's known
It's
to
too-
be corrupted.
Exactly, because I mean, the guy got knocked down like more than 3 times, and it's like, why don't you stop the fight? That guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
like people who seen that fight, what do you guys think? It's like,
Yeah, leave your
Yeah.
thoughts.
leave your thoughts.
Let us
like,
what you
it's
know who-
insane.
But now, do you think Ryan Garcia was faking it, that he was crazy, or he was really
No, of
turning
course,
crazy?
yeah. No, I think
they
he was
all.
crazy.
I think everything's a show. Like they go there, they pretend like they're either like acting crazy,
Mhm.
like people are, this guy's not gonna beat him, and then all of a sudden he just playing games with them, with the opponent. So,
Yeah, I think it's to sell the fight too. People see that he's going crazy, so they're like, "Oh, maybe he's not gonna do well in the fight or whatever." And then, and he said it himself at the end of the fight. He said, "I don't know why you guys really thought that I was crazy because it was just a show or whatever."
Oh wow, so
He said it. He said it.
okay.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm not crazy." He's like,
And
"I
the-
trained for the fight and everything."
And the bets, they were crazy too. Because Garcia was like the
He was the underdog.
but super
Yeah.
underdog. If I would have known
Yeah.
that, if I would have checked that, at least I would have put $20. You know, never know.
You would have won big because
Yeah.
he was the underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one was
Yeah.
thinking that he was gonna come out and win the fight. I honestly thought that he wasn't because they went out to the 12th round, and then there was a judge that scored like the same for both of them, and I'm like, what? Are you watching the fight or what? Everybody else was accurate, but he's the only one that I think it was like
There's
115,
always going to be
115.
one that, what's he watching?
I'm like,
SpongeBob?
exactly. What are you watching, bro?
Right.
It's like you seen he was getting dominated that whole fight. Ryan Garcia was a beast that fight.
That's
Yeah,
good.
it's insane to say
who
that.
who you were going for?
Well, I honestly thought that Devin Haney was gonna
Win it?
win it, but man, Garcia proved me wrong, man. He did. Yeah, I didn't think he had it in him after him fighting Tank, and getting beat by Tank. I didn't
Yeah,
think
he got the punch
He
in
got
the-
the punch
yeah,
in
little
the
punch.
on the liver, and
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't think he was gonna win it, but man, he proved everyone wrong. He
did?
really
Yeah.
did.
There you go.
He really did.
I think boxing is corrupted.
Why? You think it's
It's
corrupted?
been corrupted for the most longer time. Everybody know that. So I don't watch any fight no more.
That's what everyone says. Yeah.
Like,
But it's still exciting.
Every fighter there is like, they just make the fighter.
Yeah.
Like Canelo, he's not that great.
You don't think so?
Nah, he's just there because he generates money.
Yeah.
So that's why he pick and choose who he need to fight.
Oh, wow.
What? That's
The
insane.
same thing
Okay.
happened with Mayweather.
Yeah.
He never fought Pacquiao. Why? Because he know he was going to lose.
That's true.
So he waiting until he won the fight. And that's it. It's all about money.
Money talks.
So you think Floyd should have fought Pacquiao when he was younger? Is that what you're trying to
Yeah.
say? Yeah.
I think everybody should fight the best. It's not just pick and choose. Oh, I'm not fighting this guy because I don't think he's ready for me, and this and that. And
No, that's true. Yeah, because I see that. I can see your point. Because I mean, a lot of boxers don't fight who the audience always asks for. Like exactly like Canelo, everyone wants him to fight Benavidez, but he's not. He came out and said that he doesn't want to fight him because he has nothing to prove. He's basically the best pound for pound fighter there is, and
okay,
I mean,
retire.
yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, like you should give the audience
Retire.
what they want,
Yeah.
And they say that he's at his prime. Like before, like we had a customer here that would say before you were at your prime, like when you were younger, and now with these newer boxers or whatever, this new generation, it's like you're at your prime when you're in your 30s or something like that. That's what they're saying, that Canelo's at his prime, so he should go after, the best fighters. And I mean, in my opinion, I think he has. I mean, because he's gone in every pound and basically fought the best at that weight division. But
Pick fights.
yeah,
Oh,
that's true. You pick fights too.
It is hammering today.
Nah, but the same thing, with Floyd. I mean, he's ducked a lot of good fighters too before.
Floyd Mayweather picked Canelo when he was a little kid.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what
but
I
I
mean?
think it worked out for Canelo too in that fight because he learned from that, and he.
How do you
became
learn getting
what-
hit?
Well, because he was going against Mayweather too.
That's true.
Being so
I mean, when
young
you-
and going against Mayweather, you learn so much from that. I mean, and Mayweather, he was good at his defense was really good.
A lot of people say that it's not defense; it's more like running.
running, yeah.
I mean, I see it like defense.
Yeah,
to me,
exactly,
Because
I mean-
the purpose of boxing is you hit, don't get hit. That's
exactly.
That's
Hit,
the mission
don't
of it,
get
right? The
hit,
goal.
yeah.
You punch
Yeah.
people, you don't get punched, and you find a way to kind of block their punches. Yeah, if you run all the time, I
Sometimes
get it.
boring.
I
Yeah.
get it, but like us fans watching the sport boxing, you want people to hit each other and like bam, 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 nonstop, and it's fun for us. But again, the beauty of boxing is to use combinations,
Exactly.
and at the same time, you don't want to get hit,
Yeah.
because once you start getting hit, your stamina, everything start going down.
No, that's true. Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the ref? Like, it's only in boxing that they're corrupted, or in this on other sport? Because you see it like in baseball,
Oh yeah,
soccer. You just saw this
Yeah.
match last weekend that they scored a goal and they didn't call it. What do you think about that? Barcelona against Real
Oh
Madrid.
yeah. The Clásico, yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of controversy in that game too.
So what are your thoughts?
I-
I think the first one that came out, it was the no goal.
The no goal.
And then
That's
the
what it was.
penalty, which are two
Yeah.
ones that
Yeah.
we're definitely going to have in the screen right now, and let the the people that are watching leave us our thought what they think of it as of us.
I
So
mean,
go ahead, Roger.
me, in my opinion, I think if you're a big league like that, like La Liga is, you should invest in those kind of technology. I mean, look at all these other leagues around the world. They invest in the goal decision. They have this technology that lets you know when the ball fully crosses the goal line, and then it counts as a goal, and the referee gets notified by that. But I read somewhere that La Liga doesn't have that feature. And I mean, I'm saying, like, if you have VAR, why not have that,
Well, it makes sense to be corrected.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah, of
But let
course,
me tell you,
yeah.
the ball never crosses the line. I can put a picture right now; it never crosses the line.
So it doesn't. So it doesn't
does
cross the
or
line.
No, it does. It does. I think,
It
in my
does,
opinion,
right?
it does pass the line. It's just
Yeah.
a joke on the.
But I know.
Past the white
Yeah,
line. There's
the
no
white
like
line.
in baseball. As soon as they hit any of the talk,
Yeah.
the white
Yeah.
talk they put on the field. If it hits that, right,
Uh-huh.
doesn't matter. If it hits the corner, as soon as they see it hits the corner, it's still fair ball. But in soccer, past the white line.
Yeah.
But still, the other
Like the little
little
piece,
piece that
is
it
still on the
goes
white
over.
line is still considered
It's
a no-go.
a no-go.
Yeah, which is kind of weird. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it.
But here's the thing, though. I watched a lot of videos, a lot of people posting a lot of videos going on. They say that they don't have that technology in the Liga, right, in the stadium. So they don't have it at all in the stadium to find out if it was goal or no. If it was goal or no goal, right? And I seen videos that they show like the technology, and they have the ball and say, oh, it's by this little much the ball didn't went through. So if they don't have that technology, there's no way people post those stuff. I think they're
Yeah.
fake, because
I
if they
think-
don't have that technology, how can you
Exactly.
prove it,
If they
you
don't
know
have
what
the
I'm
technology, and then most of these pictures, they deceive you in a way because they're from different angles. So if you take a picture from a certain angle, of course it's gonna look like it's inside.
saying? Oh yeah.
But if you get it right where it's at, then of course, I mean,
But what do you
That's
think?
the
You
new
think it went through or no?
in my opinion, I don't think it went through. I mean, from what I seen, it seemed like it did, but it's kind of hard to tell. Like it was too fast, It was too fast because there were certain angles where it looked like it fully went in, and then I seen other angles where it didn't. So it's like it plays with your mind, I guess.
Now his goalie foot was on the line,
Mhm.
right? His whole body was more
Was
than the line,
inside,
right?
yeah.
Inside. and
Yeah.
the way he was touching the ball,
Yeah.
the way he was pushing the ball, it makes him seems that the ball was way beyond the line. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be close, but in my opinion, if it was me, I mean, I heard the voice on the VAR that they posted, and they were like, "Oh, wait a minute, let me get this angle. Oh, we don't have an angle." They were looking for so many angles, and there was some angles that you can see. Okay, it could be a goal, but they don't put it as a goal.
Yeah, that's what sucks.
So it makes mysterious of how corrupted they could be, or maybe it was fixed, or maybe they were doing something against Barcelona now.
Exactly.
And I'm not a Barcelona or Real Madrid fan.
Mhm.
In fact, I don't even watch a lot of soccer. I used to when I was a kid, not anymore. So it's not like me being biased towards a team or nothing.
Yeah,
I'm
of
pretty much
course.
right now neutral in what I think of me watching those plays, you know? So any
Yeah.
thoughts, Peter, you think it went in or no?
that league is losing a lot of everything. It's going down. That's why the Premier League is raising up, and that's why the La Liga, the Spanish league, is
So the Liga is Spain.
Spain.
Mhm. Spain.
And Premier League,
is England.
England. Okay. Because normally the Liga is supposed to be the best league.
It
That's
used
what
to.
they
It
say.
used to
Yeah,
be.
it used to be, yeah.
It's losing
But
a
then-
lot of creativity because of that. There's too more.
But then they don't have that technology to see if
Fraud.
it's goal or no goal.
Exactly. Like,
Because
how do you
that-
not
that-
have the technology?
What,
for
that's
that?
how they're doing, so they can
Make corruption going
Corruption.
easier. Right?
If you-
Steal games.
And that's only two teams, Barcelona and Madrid. Everybody else is like pretty much not good, so that's why.
You have
correct.
Atletico too, you know.
Atletico Madrid, yeah.
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 So
But-
so then after that, then we have the Real Madrid penalty, which in my opinion, the way I watch it, I mean you can see clear that he was running, he kicks the ball right, and then he sees that the defense foot was his leg was kind of like he went like this, right?
Yeah.
So that moment, the soccer player, he find the opportunity to put his right leg, you know, like instead of just going straight and he won't even touch the defense guy, he actually went for his leg to fall down and they call it a penalty. And then they can go to the bar, right? They can.
Yeah. In those type of situations, they can.
How can they don't went to the bar for that one? Because it looks
That's
so
what I'm saying.
obvious for me
Yeah.
that he actually went to trying to get the penalty kick.
So he tried.
got it,
Yeah.
penalty
That's crazy.
He faked it.
Because I mean, in those certain, especially when you're in the box with anything that has to do like inside of the goalie box when you're in there, any type of foul that's committed in there, they're supposed to review it, as well as any goals they review it. So it's kind of surprised that they didn't review that, because I've seen so many penalties, but the same thing is, I mean, I don't know, man. I think
They
like you
already
said,
mentioned
there
corruption already or no?
Corruption, yes.
Oh, I already
Yeah.
mentioned that. Oh,
It's
okay,
kinda
okay,
tough,
I
you
didn't
know.
know
It
that.
is corruption, guys.
That's what ruins the sport, you know.
It
'cause
ruins the sport.
It does. What you think of the Champions League? Everyone was saying about Barcelona and PSG.
The
What do you
red
think
card.
of that?
The red card. Was it a red card? Was the worth the red card? I think it did not worth the red card.
Yeah.
I don't think so because if you looked at the video, the guy advanced the ball, but you know it was the goalie could have been. You know, could have been it's not like you will go up by yourself and then you tackle
Yeah.
at the end just because you know he already run you.
Yeah.
In this one, I think it was probably a yellow card because it was a contact, but again, not for a red card because the red card definitely changed the game. Like the
It
game
did.
shifted. Barcelona was dominating, and then it shifted. You know, if you have one less guy in the roster, you know you're gonna have a big gap that they can score on you.
President of Barcelona, I guess he asked for all the recordings and the audios of that match, and then they say if
Which
they
one?
find of the Clásico that just happened.
That just happened. Okay.
Yeah, and so they're trying to see if there was, you know, like a no goal or a goal or whatever, and they're gonna ask to replay that game.
You think they will replay the game?
I
I've never
mean,
seen that before.
I've never seen that
never seen
before.
anything like that before, but I think it has happened before. But in my opinion, I mean, if it did, because I mean, that no goal kind of like cost them 3 points. It could have been a tie.
It could have been
Could have been a tie,
Or
and-
could even more than
or
a tie.
more than a tie, exactly. So, in my opinion, I think if they do have enough evidence, I think they should replay it.
You
Why
think
not?
you think you should
Yeah.
replay it? I never seen that.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I don't think they will replay it, even though they
Yeah, I
still
don't think they
find
will.
some
Yeah.
evidence. They're gonna find a way to kind of cover everything up because
Yeah.
you know there's a lot of bets that went through.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
imagine if they're gonna replay it, either they leave those bets the way it were and have a new game coming out, or they can just take the bets off, which I don't think that's going to be possible to get the money back from all those bets, right?
That is true. I
Like
wonder how
voiding.
that would work. Yeah.
It never happened. Like in
I
football,
never see it
like
happen.
NFL. In the NFL, they have a rule that they say if something, a decision or ref or something make the game unfair, that it wasn't, like a right call or something that cost the game or whatever. If they appeal it, they can go back and replay the game. Never happened because, like I said, there's bets going on. There's everything's going on. A lot of people are betting money, so they're not going to bring back. They say, okay, let's void all those bets. Let's bring back the game. They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So they're just going to keep it the way it is. Even though they say they do have the rule, but they're never going to enforce it because of that. I think, in my opinion, it's because of that.
Yeah.
A lot of people bet.
Yeah. A lot of bets,
So they can't void it.
and so
They just got to suck it up and go. If you're a fan, go to another team. Now moving on to the MLB, our baseball
yeah,
news,
what's
right?
going on there?
We have the soccer, we have the boxing. So now we're moving on to the baseball news that happened this weekend. I don't know if you guys saw. Everybody watched it. Nestor Cortez faking pump pitch, whatever you want to call that. It turns out MLB say no, that's illegal. You can't do that.
what?
You can't be faking the pitch because the way he did it, the rule is that you can once you lift the leg, you can you got it. You can plant it on the ground again. So he actually lift the leg, kind of moved it around, takes a little bit of time in the delivering, and then he went like this without the ball, and then he grabbed the ball and then he threw it. At first, the commenters they were like, okay, well, that's funny, but then MLB went down and say, hey, that's illegal. You cannot do that. So if he was the first one, he's going to be the last one to do it.
What?
Yeah, so definitely that happened. I thought it was interesting. I never see something like that. I seen other pitching doing crazy movement, but that one I never seen that one. I was confused too because I didn't know if it was legal or not. Now we know it's illegal, so you can do that as a pitcher. So
Being legal, that's like waste of time.
it is a waste of time, right?
Yeah.
People see it like, oh, that's funny, but in reality, it's baseball. It's not a circus.
Mhm.
It's not the greatest showman. So to do some crazy stuff there.
Yeah.
So it's a baseball game. It's not a show.
That
And
makes sense.
also the White Sox, they're getting beat down.
What?
They're getting destroyed. They're actually making history, to be honest with you. They are very disappointing team right now. Even
Wow.
I thought the A's were going to be the worst team, but the
No,
White Sox
What about
are
the Marlins?
The White Sox. No, the White Sox.
worse than the Marlins, bro.
No, that's insane.
And there's more teams worse than the Marlins. The first
What?
28 games or something like that. The Braves are one back in the days. Orioles were one team back in the days. They lost so many games at the beginning. So there's been
Wow.
there's been years that teams, the great teams now, they're being in a worse scenario. So same with the White Sox.
Wow.
Maybe in the future, people watching us in the future, and maybe the White Sox are the number one.
That's true. In the
You
future,
never know,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, yeah.
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 That's the beauty of things, right? Everything changes.
They
So
got a lot of players injured.
they do have. I mean, they lost again this Sunday afternoon, so they couldn't hold Phillies. I like the
Well,
jersey.
Phillies.
I like the jersey of the Phillies. The City
Yeah?
Connect, the blue and blackish yellowish
Yeah?
is so nice.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
I liked it. As soon as I saw the jersey, I'm like, damn,
The Mets, they're picking it up. The Mets started really slow, and now they're winning.
they're waking up.
They're waking up.
They're awake. They're the Mets now.
They lost yesterday.
Did they?
Yeah, they lost.
Man, you are following. Why are you following baseball, bro? You don't even know baseball. Why are you following so much baseball, bro?
The last game of the day. That was
I was
like,
sleeping, bro.
Yeah, I was like, they were playing California. I think they played San Francisco, right?
I'm not
they'll
gonna
play
lie.
the Dodgers. So
No.
they're- no.
No,
San
they're
Francisco.
San Francisco.
Oh, San
Yeah.
Francisco. That's right. Yeah, they
Yeah.
finished
So
with the
they
Dodgers,
play
right?
like
Yeah, they were playing
our
night.
time
yeah.
is like
10
11, 10 p.m. By the time the game finished at 1 and 8 a.m.
Yeah, the only reason why I watched is because I bet on it
You bet.
and I lost.
Do you need help, sir?
Do you need help?
I might need help. I might need
Bet
help.
Otani.
That's crazy. Now, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts of the fan guy that talked to the umpire about the plate? And
He
then,
should be banged.
And then the umpire, he thought it was the managers,
Yeah.
the Yankees manager.
Yeah.
And he tossed him out. He's like, "Oh, you ejected." And he's like,
Oh,
"I didn't say
yeah,
anything. I didn't say
okay.
anything." Because at first he was arguing with
Yeah.
the umpire, and the umpire said, "Hey, no more. Like that's it. If you talk one more time, I throw you
You
out."
out.
And then he said, "Okay." He went like this, and then he kind of, in the little stairs, he kind of was like this, looking not even to the umpire.
Yeah.
And you can see the background guy. He was like yelling. Right now, I couldn't tell you what he exactly
Yeah.
said, but he said something that went. and the umpire say like, "Hey, you get out of here!" Like what?
And it wasn't even it.
I don't think the fences they need to eject the fence or nothing like that or ban them for doing that.
That's a freedom of speech. You can
Exactly.
you can
No, but it's
have
affecting
your
the
own
game.
opinion.
It could yeah, because
It's affect the
so
game.
for example
He need to be out.
like the rules is like they make they hit a fly ball going to be home run, right, and then a fan or anything that is in play and the fan intervene with the ball, like he has a glove or whatever, and then the ball hit the ball and then the guy couldn't catch it, or they will definitely take I believe the guy, he probably take him out of the game because he intervened with the game.
Yeah, with the game.
You can't interact with the game. The game is live. Unless it's a foul ball or the play is dead, then yeah, you can catch the ball or whatever. But you can't be in the middle of the play. And because I seen stadiums, they have really low fence on the corners, so the ball goes fair ball and it's going to hit the corner and they scoop it. And as a fan, you want the baseball.
Yeah.
But you realize it's a fair ball and you really interact with the play. You really make the play unplayable now because you already take the baseball. So you don't know what's going to happen. So then the refs get together and figure out, okay, the ball would have hit here. It will be double, triple, whatever.
Wow.
And I believe the fans, they can toss them out.
Yeah, at that point you should.
That happened in one of these games last week.
A home run?
Remember.
Yeah, Seattle, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And they called it out and was clear a home run and they just called it out.
What?
I think it was a home run because there's no way his glove would have, catched the ball.
Catch the ball.
Yeah, I saw that one, Peter. Definitely, yes. So that right there, I don't know what happened. I mean, it was already the end of the game, so they couldn't toss them out. Just, leave. Because of that, you can talk whatever you want to talk, speak the way you want to speak. You're there to yell, to have fun. The players and the refs.
But sometimes you gotta
see
be
it everywhere.
respectful.
Yeah,
Like,
you
the
gotta
same
be
thing
respectful.
happened in Spanish. They back to the soccer game. Like they discriminate this football player from Real Madrid.
Dani Alves?
No, Vinicius.
Vinicius.
Yeah.
You think that's right?
No. Yeah, I don't think that's right at all.
That's not
Well,
right.
but that's
there is
kinda different,
though.
right? Yeah,
There is
'cause he
different
was
because
talking
now they're
like,
using racial stuff now.
Yeah.
Like they saying, being racist
Racial
at that
slurs,
point.
yeah.
You as long as you talk and you say, hey, you suck, or you this, or you're garbage, that's fine. But then when you talk about, racist stuff, then that's when, discriminating the person, that's when really it's
course.
bad.
Yeah,
that's
that's
I
bad.
understand there, and if they hear it, they can, I
but
can
when you say
understand.
somebody you are garbage, you discriminate because you compare with a garbage can. Like,
That's part of the sport too. People are gonna like you, and then some people are not. I feel like the people that judge you or like you said, like throw names at you, it kind of makes you better in a way, because you see that and it's like, okay, let me show them what I can do. Then, prove them wrong.
Well, freedom of speech. Right?
Yeah, but I don't see it wrong. I mean,
I don't see it wrong.
I see it like if they do go overboard, like start saying way worse things, then yeah, at that point,
You gotta be, like being
Yeah.
disrespectful in a way that saying crazy stuff
exactly
in front of kids.
Exactly.
Because you
Yeah.
gotta figure out there's
It's a
kids
family
around
sport.
too. So,
Exactly, it's a family sport.
when you're being very at that point, then yes, you can. There's got to be a
Get 'em
level
out,
that if
yeah.
you cross the line, you definitely out. I understand that, but
Mhm.
why I like I said, I haven't heard what he actually said. But if he says something, hey, you horrible, whatever,
That's part of the sport.
it's part of the sport.
Yeah.
There's been stuff people think that it's a strike, it's not ball, it's a strike or whatever, and they get ejected.
But for an umpire to eject a coach or whatever,
Mhm.
normally they have to say something bad, right?
Yeah, they got to
Because in like in soccer, when they give the coach a red card, it's because he said something worse, or something really bad. That's the only way they'll eject them.
because in baseball when you argue a
a
call,
lot
Yeah.
they
They-
get tired.
because you
Oh,
can
I
go
see.
and argue to umpire,
Uh-huh.
and if you go a passive way, the umpire will, they're not going to toss you out.
Yeah.
They're not going to eject you. But once you go and say, oh, you and this and you yell in front of the
Yeah.
face and you like ready to, then it can be like, if he gets tired to a point, you're like, you
Out.
get the F out of here. You know what I'm saying?
how do he go?
Yeah, how does he?
you.
Peter, bro, Peter. Look at Peter,
This guy, you
bro.
get the
Yeah.
out of here.
Peter
So-
loves it, man.
But interesting topics. I like this
Yeah.
corruption going on, and then you got the
Now there's a
place-
new rules in Major League. I don't know if it's true or not. They're going to implement there won't be no more fighting.
What?
Like if one guy fighting to another guy, not the dugout need to stay in the dugout. They cannot come out.
Like a brawl, like everybody comes in. Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, they're gonna get
Because
like,
that one makes it
fined.
even worse. It
Yeah,
makes it
that
even
make it
worse.
even
Because you
worse.
go there to, defend, and in reality, somebody talk to you. Oh, what are you saying? Oh, hell! And then go.
Yeah.
And then everybody start fighting each other. If you less people, the less involved, the better, because they can break
And
break
that-
the fight quicker.
Yeah,
And
they,
that's
should,
a waste of time.
they need
It
to do
is.
what they do in hockey. Let them fight.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody grabs a bat.
Everybody
Let's
goes
go,
to
let's
bat.
swing.
Let's
Let's
go, yeah.
Go see how short, bang, bang.
No, that's how it is. Yeah.
Whoever goes
hockey.
on the ground first, the
Well,
And
same.
what
yeah.
about soccer? They just put the jersey and they
Yeah,
just like,
'cause,
cry like a
yeah,
little baby.
of
What
course.
happened?
Yeah, you
Yes.
saw that, huh?
Yeah, they try to get the foul, I guess, and
Those Formula guys, they racers. They hit the wall, whatever, 100 miles per hour. Then they get up like nothing. Then you grab a soccer player by the jersey, and they like, oh,
what?
what's
They
going
do
on with
it?
that, bro? What's going on with soccer, man? That's one thing kind of like disagree sometimes with the soccer players. They too crying baby drama, too much drama.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back. Now we're gonna review the Civil War. We actually went and see it this weekend. Thoughts without spoiling. Go ahead and tell us what you think of the movie. Who wants to start first?
Well, I didn't like the end. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, what?
Spoiler,
He
bro.
spoiled
Spoiler,
it, man.
bro.
No.
You know who to blame now, guys.
I gotta mute that now.
Yeah.
No, it was a good concept. It was. I like it. I kind of like it. Like a point of view, the movie. What will happen if you gotta? I don't think ever going to happen. So, but it's a good point of view. It's a good movie. I like the sounds.
So what's the rating?
What's the
Is it-
rating?
is it
Yeah.
Probably like
Is it a strikeout? Is
Oh.
it a double? Is it a triple? Or is it a home run or a grand slam?
Oh, it's a triple.
Triple. Wow.
Triple.
Out of 5. Peter give it a 3.
Wow.
A 3 out of 5. Wow, that's good. That's interesting. What do you thought, Roger?
I give it a double.
A double.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I felt like it was missing some things. I mean, the beginning of the movie was pretty good. No, I'm lying. It wasn't pretty good. Towards the end, it got a lot better. But I felt like it was missing some parts. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what it was missing. But it didn't really catch my attention like that, you know. But it was a good movie.
So what it was
Yeah.
missing? What do you think?
I really don't know.
You really know?
Like,
So-
I'm just like, maybe like,
What
I
kind
don't
of
know,
movie
the
could I say?
backstory.
So
how-
what kind of?
I can't ruin
You
it.
say
I can't say it
missing
because, you know, I
something,
don't want
and
to
then
ruin it. You
Well,
know?
I mean,
I don't wanna ruin the
can
movie
tell
for
you,
people, yeah.
I can tell you
You
my
were just
thoughts.
gonna have to watch it.
Okay, here's my thoughts. In the movie, doesn't tell you which side you were going for.
Exactly,
Or what
you
side
know? That's the
is
good part
speaking.
of it.
And that's the good thing about it, because in reality, you can say, "Oh, I'm on the right, I'm the left, I'm neutral, I'm whatever." No, it makes you be the side,
judge.
the judge. To be honest with you, I think I'm
Not
gonna.
Ed on Josh.
No,
the
no.
judge.
He's striking too much though. I'm going to agree with Roger. I think the trailer it mislead the movie, because in the trailer it kind of seems like a civil war, shooting here and there, and people are against each other and whatever. In the movie, it's something else.
It's- yeah,
like it is.
exactly.
They have some part of the civil war, but I think it needed a better. I don't know. I want to say action, but there was a lot of action in there.
There was
Just
a
some
lot of
point
action,
that they
yeah.
were like a little bit slow.
Maybe it was too slow for you guys. I don't know.
Because the way it
Could
started,
be.
it was great. The intro, it was really good. It was awesome. And we get to a point of view of those press that they go and take photos, news that we see now. It's live. It's something that
Yeah.
happens every day, live daily. People over there in the other side of the world, in those wars, they're taking picture, photo, news. So they're journalists.
Yeah.
And this movie delivers that. You be like the journalist. The only part that I don't like of the movie, it was, I would say, middle part. Like the end, the third act, it was really good. Like it was fun. I was like, yes, finally, now we have something going on here. It was really good. And for me, I will give it a triple.
Give it a trip.
I will give it a triple. I would have go for the home run. I would have given it a home run if it was have that little missing part that I needed.
Yeah.
And I cannot tell you right now what it is, because I watch it and I say, something's missing here.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert, so I don't never make movies how they become with ideas. But I think they needed to focus a little bit more in the Civil War. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
give more to it, not just a journey going into a certain spot. You know, because that's what it was, a journey
true.
from here to
Exactly.
the end of the
Yeah.
movie, the third act, and then everything unfold.
Yeah.
But I like the concept of it. I like how they turn each other and they face, fighting, then they giving up and all that stuff. You know, like Civil War type of thing. But I did feel like an apocalypse type of movie.
Yeah.
You know, kind of feel like lonely. The streets are empty. You know.
Yeah,
stuff.
because I mean, when you guys watch it, I mean, if you guys
You
haven't,
should watch it. You should watch it if you haven't seen it.
Comment what you think of the movie.
Would I probably see it twice? Maybe, but not in theaters though. So
No,
that's
we're
what I
not
give it a
gonna-
triple. And triple is good because 3 out of 5 is an average. It's an
Yeah.
average movie. You know, nothing that blow my mind, but really good. All right, Peter
said
gave it
it.
a triple. I give it a triple.
He said
and-
corruption.
And Roger gave it a double. Well,
I
there's
gave it a
corruption
double. I
there.
gave it a double. There was corruption there too. Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, go see it.
And Officer Rodriguez was in there. He
Yes,
was. He
Officer
had
Rodriguez, yes.
red shades on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if it's
You saw him in there?
a
Yeah.
A lot of people like
Yeah.
the character, and he
Yeah.
actually did pretty good job.
Officer
pretty good
Rodriguez
job.
did a good job.
He did a good job.
Officer Rodriguez,
Officer
shout out
Rodriguez.
to
I know he watches
Yeah.
the video, so
Yeah, we got it definitely.
he was in the movie too.
He was in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was cool though.
It was
You know,
cool.
So
it
do
was
you mean
cool.
if a Civil War happened, that's gonna be Officer Rodriguez?
That's gonna be Officer Rodriguez.
80% yes. Officer Rodriguez, go ahead and comment, man.
Yeah, go
Comment-
ahead,
comment
comment,
your
because we
thoughts,
know you
man.
will comment.
Man, that's crazy.
Yo,
But yeah,
that,
go ahead and
that,
watch it.
that
man.
actor, he's the one who did
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Oh, okay.
Bro, you watch the series, you're like, oh my god, this is the best one.
I
You don't
didn't
know
watch
the
the
name
series,
of it.
but I was like, he
Well,
said bad,
that,
so I
that
was like,
actor,
okay.
he's there.
We gotta review Breaking Bad in the next one.
that's the best show.
I haven't seen it, so I gotta watch some.
I heard that's a lot of seasons, so
It's a lot of seasons.
That's what
but-
scares me.
But you
they
here,
do.
bro? You can spoil some stuff for us. in the
Yeah,
next
Well,
one.
at the end, the guy died at the end, so it's like,
Oh,
at the end of the
shit.
day,
Spoiler
everyone
alert.
dies in these movies.
you want me to spoil?
Well, I
always
mean,
a
if you
good
haven't
one.
seen it if you haven't watched it from now, I mean, it's been out for so many years
For
now.
so long,
So
yeah.
you know, if you haven't watched it, what the hell you doing? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You're not gonna watch it now unless you go and watch it.
Yeah, he dies.
All right. Well, thank you. We come to an end.
Come
of
to
our
an end,
podcast
guys.
Today, episode 6.
Episode 6.
All right, let's keep going and making more.
Yes,
That's what we're
sir.
here
That's
for.
what
We
we're
give it
here
our
for.
thoughts, what's going on in the weekend. Now we're gonna be releasing on Tuesday all the time. So
Yeah.
check us out every time and subscribe, like if you haven't done, subscribe.
Yes,
We're
please
definitely
like,
gonna help
subscribe.
us a lot, and give us some emotion going forward and help us out. Keep doing videos. So if you like our
Yes.
content, please share,
Please
like,
like,
subscribe, and Peter, Roger, Danny, Caught Talking Show,
Caught
in
Talking
Caught
Show.
Looking Barbershop. If you need fresh, come down. We catch you. Okay. So take care. Have a fun. Do everything the right way. Don't do illegal stuff. And peace.
Peace.